Hey there, Mikel Erdman with MySMARTblog, and I'm going to share with you the 6th of our 7 credibility markers, which you absolutely have to put in place in order to have a profitable online presence. So this 6th one is creating raving fans online. But here's the thing, the stories about your business are not your stories. They're the stories that are told by your customers. You want other people talking about the quality of service that you deliver, and that's what really helps people to decide to move forward and use you. For instance, if they've been referred to you offline and then going online to validate that referral. Now, reviews literally are the single most important conversion factor for people to make a decision to move forward with a product or a service online. 93% of consumers in a recent study said that they use online reviews in order to make a decision about whether they will or they won't use a company. And let me tell you something, the vacuum of information is almost worse than bad reviews. So you really want to be proactive about this and be able to put some kind of a system in place in order to have ratings, reviews, and testimonials that demonstrate the quality of service that you deliver to the people who are looking to make a decision of whether or not they should use you. Now, one thing I want to tell you, and there's a danger zone here, is because there are a lot of other review sites out there, like Yelp, for instance, is one of those, or Facebook reviews, or there's tons of other industry-related review sites as well. If you don't get in front of this and actually be proactive asking people for reviews right away, especially if it's potentially a negative review, once it gets out into the wild, you have zero control of that, and it's really, really difficult, if not impossible, to get those removed from any of those third-party testimonial rating and review sites. So you really do want to make sure that you have some kind of a plan in place in order to get this done. The good news is there are automated software platforms that you just set them up one time, and then they will automatically ask all of your closed clients for that rating, review, or testimonial. All you have to do usually is set up, for instance, a name, email address, and potentially a cell phone, and then that person will be contacted and asked for a review. Most of those same softwares also are able to be able to determine whether it's a positive review or a negative review, and if it happens to be negative, they limit the ability to share that review. And if it's positive, they do allow them to share it to other third-party sites. But if it's a negative review, it says, hey, thanks for the feedback, and we're going to go ahead and deal with it, but then it sends you an email or a text to let you know right away so that you can handle that effectively. So again, really important to get in front of that and make sure you're on top of these reviews. Now, again, that's the 6th of 7 credibility markers that you absolutely have to put in place to have a profitable online presence. And I put together a free training. There's no opt-in. You don't have to give your email address or anything. Go to 7markers.com, take a look at this training, and you'll see all 7 of those credibility markers. If you like what you see, you want to talk about how to implement it more effectively, just fill out the form and schedule a consultation with someone on my team. Thanks so much.